introduce myself. Okay, my name is Dr. Periwinkle, and I am the eye doctor in the clinic today. It's just me today, okay? And I perform basic eye tests as well as specialist eye tests, as well as experimental treatments and therapies, and then of course standard treatments and therapies, okay? We also do glasses fittings, but that's usually done by other members of the team. Okay, so should you require that, we can definitely get you set up with that. Can I ask what has brought you in today? Because I can see on my computer system that you haven't come in for a standard routine eye test. It looks like you've come in for some kind of specialist test. Is that correct? Okay. So would you like to tell me a little bit about what's been bothering you with your eyes? Okay, that's interesting. So are you saying that you cannot perceive colour at all? Or is it just certain colours you can't perceive? Right, okay. Is this something that is quite new, or is this something that you've had for your entire life? From birth? You've had it from birth? Okay. So just to be clear, the way that you perceive the world and the environment today is the way that you always have throughout your entire life. Is that correct? Okay, and how would you describe that? Do you have any kind of idea of colours, or would you say that you can see only in black and white and shades of grey? Okay, this is quite a rare condition. I have to say we don't see this too often. What I'd like to do is just begin with a couple of standard tests, the Snellen test, and also perhaps maybe some following the finger and some light tests, just so that I can get a baseline idea of your eyesight, your vision. Okay, and I might be able to kind of identify which particular nerves might be causing your colour vision deficits. Okay, we can run through a little bit of an Ishihara test, okay, just to see although you cannot perceive colour, can you perceive contrast between different shades, and you may or may not be able to make out the number on the cards. Okay, great. And then what I'd like to do, if this is something that you're interested in, if you consent, what I'd like to do is an experimental treatment which is non-invasive and completely pain-free, which relies primarily on a light source. Okay, so pushing light into your retina. Okay, we also make use of some coloured plastic as well, so that we're pushing through coloured light to help kind of adjust your retina to different light sources. Okay, I can explain further as we go along. Now, we have about a 94% success rate with this therapy. Okay, it can take a few goes to get it right. Sometimes it can throw your colour off completely, and then we have to try to bring it in to make it something that you'd be interested in? Fantastic. Okay, so let's get started with just a few standard tests just so that I can get an idea of where we're at. Okay. Right, so presumably you're quite familiar with the Snellen test. Okay, that's where we will begin. Okay, so we're going to use this. Right. Just to give me an idea of how clearly you can see, okay? And it's about kind of how well you can distinguish between contrast. So obviously here we have black against white. So I'm going to be asking you to just read through the chart from the top to the bottom, just saying the letters that you can read. Is that something that you feel comfortably able to do? Yeah? Okay, great. So of course we'll just begin at the top and then just read down as far as you can. Okay, so we'll start up here. E, yes, perfect. And then on this line, F, P, good, good, and moving down, T, O, good, and Z, yes. Different people pronounce that one in different ways. Okay, next line, L, good, P, perfect, E, yes, and of course D, fantastic. Okay, we'll do two more lines, okay? This line here, P, good, E, C, yes, F, good, D, yeah, D again, perfect. Okay, and then the line here, just try and read that one if you can. I know it does get trickier as we go down, but don't worry, I don't expect you to see all the way to the bottom, okay? E, good, D, F, good, C, yep, and Z, and P. Okay, perfect. Now what I'd like to ask you, if you see this line here, it's quite a bright colour. I can bring it in closer. Now obviously you've said that you cannot perceive colour at all. Can you distinguish any difference between this line and this line? Would you say that they look exactly the same to you, or are they coming across to you as different shades of grey? Is this top one brighter? Okay, right. So this top line is green. It's kind of a bright grassy green. And then down here, this is red. Okay, so introduce different colours to you gradually. Okay, we will leave the Snellen test for now. Okay, I'll pop that down. Okay, so we'll move on now to the second part, which is, these are called Ishihara plates, okay? They are circled pieces of paper and they're made up of coloured dots. So can you see? Perhaps put it over that side. Now just to give you an idea, this one, the coloured dots here are a different colour to the background dots, okay? There's lots of different shades going on. Can you distinguish that? Yes. Okay. Now can you distinguish any number? Okay. Of course I just ran my finger across it as this is kind of a practice one. 5. Yes, perfect. 5. So that tells me that although you cannot perceive colour, you can contrast quite well between the number and the background. So that's a good thing, okay? Now we'll do a few of these. I'm not sure how many. We'll see how we go. Some of them are different, okay? So on this one, this number and this number are different colours, but don't worry about that. I don't expect you at this stage to identify the colours. Okay, so can you identify the number written on the card? That's perfect. Okay, are you finding this quite easy or are you finding it quite difficult? Easy at the moment. Okay, that's good to hear. Okay, and this one. Okay, some of these do get very tricky, but they're kind of shuffled up, so I don't know what order they're going to come to you in. But if you can, have a good look at this and tell me if you can distinguish the number. Stand up straight. 8. Yes, that's right, that's an 8. Good, good. Now, just a quick question. Obviously, you've identified this number here. How different would you say the number is to the background? How do they appear to you? Do they appear very, very similar? Do they appear very, very similar? Or do they appear quite different? So essentially, different shades of grey. Okay, that's fine. Ah yes, this one. This one was actually the test plate. This one is, it's the baseline plate basically. So this one should hopefully stand out a lot clearer to you than the previous ones. 12. Perfect. Okay, that one is not a number. No, neither is that one. Some of these are kind of squiggly lines, which we don't need today. So let's just skip a few. Okay, here's quite a tough one. A lot of people people that have some kind of colour perception issue kind of trip up on this one, and even people that don't have a colour perception issue, they have to squint and look at it for a while. So how does it appear to you? Obviously we have two numbers. Yes, this one is tough. The numbers are kind of blended quite faintly into the background, so it's a bit trickier. You can always move it back and forward to see if it pops out. Sometimes being further back, sometimes being closer. Well, it is 74, okay? So the 7 and the 4, okay? Do one more of these. Yes. It's a very hard one, okay? And I think not everyone will be in agreement as to what this one is, so it's interesting to see what you think it is. Okay, I'll just pull it closer, pull it back. I find if it's a little bit further back, it jumps out at me, and I'm like, yes, I can see that now. Okay? Yeah, so you might see it as an 8, okay? Or you might see it as a 3. I think it is a 3, okay? But this one is a very difficult one, right? Okay, so that's given me an idea of just how much you can contrast between different shades of grey. Okay, so the next thing that I'd like to do is just a little bit of a light test. I'm going to have a close look in your eyes and see if I can identify anything that might be causing this deficit. So is that okay with you if I bring out my light? Perfect. It looks like this. Okay. And we'll just click it on. And then it's going to be, it's quite a bright light, okay? And I am going to bring it up close to your eye. I would say don't focus on it, just look at the wall behind or look at my face, okay? Fantastic. Okay, if you could just close that eye, great. Just gonna have a look in this eye. Just gonna bring the light in and then bring it out. I'm looking at how well your eye responds to the light, okay? So your pupils will get bigger and smaller, okay? So constrict would be get smaller, and dilate, get bigger. Okay, good. So it seems to me that the response is quite normal. Bringing the light in and bringing it out. Bringing the light in, bringing it out. Okay, you can open this eye. Great. Close this one and we'll do the same on the other side. Perfect. Good. Bringing the light in Good. That's it, both eyes at the same time. That is completely fine. The light will move further back. Just keep looking at the light. Good. Perfect. And now if I bring the light closer, just for a second, as I know it gets quite bright when it's closer. Yep. That's it. Just keep looking at it. Perfect. So that was me testing your ability to track the light with your eyes, and you did fantastically. Okay, so I will turn the light off for a second. We will use that exact same light for the experimental treatment, okay? But first, I'd just like to ask you a couple of questions about how your vision, your black and white vision, how would you say that affects you in your day-to-day life? Do you drive? Okay, so can you kind of adequately distinguish between a stop light and a go light? Okay, right. And in your home life, how would you say that your colour perception or lack of is affecting you? Can you still carry on with most of your activities? Okay, so moving on now to the experimental treatment therapy. Like I said, it definitely won't leave you any worse off. It will very likely leave you with some improvement, and there's a chance that we might be able to 100% restore your colour perception. Okay, it may take 2 or 3 sessions to get there 100%, but today we should see some improvement, okay? Great. Now, we tend to begin with a little bit of an eye drop, okay? Is that something that you're comfortable with? Okay, great. So, it's in just a little bottle. And just be popping 1 drop in each eye. What I'd like you to do is look up high to the ceiling. Yep, tilt your entire head upwards and then your eyes upwards as well. Great. Just 1 drop in each eye. Be very, very quick. Good. And the other side. Good. Now what I'd like you to do is blink. Blink fast. Lots of times, at least 20 times, just blinking. It kind of helps to move it completely around your eye. Great. Keep blinking, keep blinking. That's it. Good. The first colour we're going to use is blue. So I have here some blue plastic that is partially see-through, okay, so you can see my face through it, okay, and if I hold it back, you can see my hand through it, okay, and if I bring it up very, very close to your face, okay, essentially pops like a filter onto your vision. Okay, so this is blue. I'm gonna do going to shine the light behind the card, okay, behind the plastic. What I'd like you to do at all times, I'd like you to keep your eyes on the light behind the coloured plastic, okay? Does that make sense? So just at all times looking at the light, okay? Sometimes I'm going to move this back, sometimes close, okay? But regardless of where it is, just keep looking at the light. Fantastic, okay? Start here. Good. Keep looking, keep looking. Perfect. Moving back. Good. Moving closer. So what I've done now is put it very, very close to your face, that it should be covering pretty much your entire vision. Okay. That's it. Good, good, good. Okay. Now, that's really, really good so far. Just carry on for a second longer. Just bringing it close into your left eye. That's it, just feeding the light into your left eye, and then your right eye. Perfect. Now what I'd like you to do is close your eyes. Close your eyes, close your eyes, and open. It might take a second for you to adjust. Yes? Okay. Now, can you describe to me your vision now? Is it the same as it was before, or would you say it's a bit different now? Okay, definitely different. Great. What would you say that is different about your vision? Good, okay. Cooler tones, yeah? That's blue, so you should now have blue colours being fed into your eye properly, and that's creating kind of a cooler colour effect. So at the moment I'm wearing white, so you probably can't see, but yeah, so at the moment I'm wearing white. My hair is brown, so there's nothing kind of to pop out at you at the moment, perhaps my eyes. But I've got here 2 blue pencils, okay? We've got dark blue and light blue. So would you say that you can see those? Can you actually see the blue in those? Yeah? So this is dark blue, and this is light blue. And would you say that you can actually perceive the colour blue now? Great. Okay, that's a sign that this is working. Right. I'd like to balance that out now. Obviously, we've added some cooler tones into your vision. Now I'd like to balance that out with a warmer tone. So I have a pink, okay? Kind of magenta, okay? We're going to do the same again. Okay, so this could last 3 or 4 minutes, okay? Be shining the light behind, okay? We'll start about mid-distance. Just following the light. Follow the light. Good, and sometimes the light moves back. Sometimes it comes close. Just moving back, okay? Just looking at the light. Okay, bringing it in close, okay, to completely cover your face. It's like putting a lens in front of a camera, or like putting lenses in your glasses, okay? This is going to essentially tint your entire vision, okay? Good. Looking at the light. Okay, now just pushing the light into your left eye, just pushing it in there. Circular motions, just pushing the light in, and then to your right eye, pushing the light in, bringing it back, okay? What I'd like you to do now is close your eyes, keep them closed and open, okay? So, how do I appear to you now? Different to how it used to be with the black and white? Brilliant. Okay, that's really good. And different to how it appeared to be a moment ago after we did the blue. Could you describe it? What can you see? little bit warmer colours, yeah? Okay, so can you kind of pick up on my skin tone, the colour of my nails, yeah, the colour of my hair? Okay, so not perfect, but we're getting a bit closer. Okay, we'll do 2 more. Okay, so what I've got now, we're gonna do another one. This one is green. Okay, green is a very important colour. Green signifies kind of nature and health, and like we discussed, when you're driving, green is a sign for go. The magenta that we just used will have restored your perception of red. Kind of reds and oranges and pinks will kind of be coming back to you. So now, green, okay, this is going to help bring in different areas of the colour field, okay? Perfect. Again, just looking at the light through the coloured card, starting in the middle. This kind of helps to just prepare your eyes. So we start here in the middle, then we move back, and this is all preparation. Just looking, following the light, just following the light. Following the light. Good. Now to come in close and apply that filter to your entire vision, your entire field of vision. And just looking at the light, and this is the part of the therapy that is most effective. The close-up, pushing the colour into your eyes, okay? This is most effective. Good. Yep. Okay. Just for a bit longer, following the light. Good. Now to pop the light away. Okay. Closing your eyes and then open. Okay. So how can you kind of perceive me at the moment? Okay. Yep, the colour of my cheeks, colour of my lips, the colour of my eyes, the colour of my hair. Is this all starting to look a bit more lifelike to you than what you were perceiving before? Okay, good. Just going to hold up some more coloured pencils, okay? So we have a green, right? This is quite a bright but medium green, okay? And here we have kind of a lime green, but with some yellow tones in it, so it's kind of citrusy, I would call it, lemony lime colour. And then here we have a nice bright yellow. Can you see that? looking at the pencils. I'm going to hold up an array of pencils for you to have a look at, and then I want you to just tell me what colours they are. These are all colours I've introduced to you now, okay? So nothing is going to be new. Okay, so what do we have here? Yeah, that one is dark blue, great. This one, you tell me what colour that is. A light blue, good. We have here yellow, fantastic. And green, yes. Okay, now take a bit of, you might need to guess, but just let me know. I haven't showed you this one yet, but based on the work that we've done so far, what would you say this colour is? Pink, yes. Okay, and this last one, an important colour, okay, kind of signifies danger in the real world. Red, perfect. Your colour perception has improved significantly. We will just do one more, okay, just to add a few extra shades to your repertoire, okay. So this one is purple. This is going to help you distinguish a bit more between pinks, different shades of pinks and reds, and also different shades of blue, and how the reds and the blues can mix together to create different shades. Okay, so this is purple. So this will be the last one that we do, okay? There we go. So just looking there, just looking at the light. Looking at the light. Looking at the light. Perfect. Moving back and looking at the light. Good. Purple can be a cooler colour, and it can also be a warmer colour, depending on the shade. Good, just going to bring that right up close now, okay? Just slot that in front of you. Excellent. Okay, just pushing the colour in to your left eye, just pushing it in, and then pushing it in to your right eye. Good. Fantastic. What I'd like to do now is remove the colour, so close your eyes and open. Great. Okay, so how is your vision looking now? Would you say that's a bit more correct? Okay, I suppose you wouldn't know, but I will show you a few other colours. So this is kind of a pinky purple, okay, raspberry colour. purpley blue, so this is actually violet. Okay, and then we have kind of a maroon kind of purple. Okay, so I would say that you now have about a 95% increased perception of colour. How does that feel? Great, great. I'm really glad that you're happy with that. You can always come back for kind of touch-up appointments. It's not going to fade away, but we can refine it a bit, okay, just to help with you distinguishing between some of the more closer shades, okay? So we can always do that in a follow-up appointment. But for now, we've come to the end of our time, come to the end of our session, and just like you to go out into your life, into your daily life, your home, your work, your car, for maybe 2 weeks, and just really look around and look at all the colours and try to just focus on the colours mindfully and just appreciate what all of those colours mean to you. So they could mean health, happiness, nature, warmth, etc., you know. Great. And different coloured foods and the way that they taste, okay? So just spend maybe a week or two just kind of really truly experiencing all of the newfound colours that you have. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. This is my job, and I'm more than happy to assist. Great. So, if you feel like you need a little bit of a touch-up to have your colour perception just refined a little bit, then by all means come back and we will get that sorted out for you. But until then, I will say goodbye and have a great rest of your day.